Okay, I think I'm live. Yes, I am live. Hello, everybody. Today is October 16th, 2020, 65 Fahrenheit, 18 Celsius. The time's around 5:15 p.m. and I'm going to be riding my bicycle to Forest Hills, Queens from Astoria. I want to check out what's going on in the COVID orange zone there. And I noticed on my phone that I'm watching the same live stream with all of you, that the video is smooth and hopefully there should be no problems now. This is probably my 4th or 5th time starting this up, but learning experience. I think we should be good now. Any more technical issues and I'm gonna cry. All right, I think we're good. Can this go up even more? No, it can't. All right, I wish it could. Actually, no, that looks pretty good right now. Great, I see it. Awesome. All right, so I want to take Broadway all the way to Queens Boulevard. Now keep in mind in advance, I won't be able to see the chat messages all the time because I need to concentrate on the road. There's a different live stream than what I normally do, walking. Obviously I can't see everybody all the time, but I'll try when I make stops and stuff. Oh my gosh, so busy here in Broadway, Astoria, Queens. There's some guy here double parked. Let's merge into the road here so I can get past. I think I should be good looking at super chats because they're highlighted. I think I can make it past this bus. I've been through tighter spaces than this. Why is there so much traffic today in Astoria? Seems like the traffic's even worse than usual in the outer boroughs than before the pandemic started. Okay, go. What are you doing, man? I saw that driver, so I knew what he was gonna do. Looks dicing on the traffic. It is. Always cycling in New York City is a chore. No matter how many bike lanes they put in, there's always going to be a lot of people. All right, let's go. This is why I don't like driving. I prefer cycling. You can pass all this traffic. This outdoor dining, it makes it a little bit tougher to cycle as well because there's more obstacles to deal with. Beep, 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 beep. Ding, 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 ding. Looking left, looking right. No one in the cars, so I can go. Make a U-turn faster, we gotta move. Ford Explorer driver. All right, I'm taking the lane. All right, we're good, we're good. Gotta slow up now because I don't want to get doored. I'm looking right, no one in these cars, good. All right, this car's going. Just to make that driver not turn at the time he did. Waiting, waiting, waiting. All right. Okay, hope I'm not scaring everybody in the YouTube live watching this. All right. So many drivers making right turns. And all right, here's Steinway Streets. Gonna get a sip of water. All right, Mimi saying, please be safe. Yes, I will. I'm always safe when I ride my bike. Even though it may not look like it, because I'm like weaving between traffic and stuff. I've been doing this for years. So I kind of know how the flow of traffic works around here. You want a head cam back, but I tried doing a live stream on a head cam with the GoPro mount and it didn't work out well. The phone's too heavy. All right, merging in. Slowing up. Folded mirror, no one's in there. All right. Look at this, the New York City Sheriff's Department is here. Lately, I've been seeing them around enforcing COVID regulations. Maybe they're checking in on a business, making sure they're following protocol. Stay behind this car until they stop. All right. DLW feels like a thrill ride. Yeah, the chest cam does make it seem like that, especially when you're traveling through narrow spaces. I'm going to merge into the center lane now. Looks pretty quiet here in the far reaches of Astoria as usual. My goal is to be in Forest Hills by dinner time and see what's going on over there. Person crossing in the middle of the street. I'm also going to turn my GoPro on. I have it at the top of my helmet just in case I need the footage from my GoPro. Alice NYCT is a fun stream. I'm glad you think so. All right, is this driver gonna turn? Yep. Let's take the middle. Oh, come on, drive faster. Just kidding. Don't want you to get into an accident either. Sometimes it's the cars that hold me up, not the traffic. All right. They got their hazard lights on. That's why driving in New York stinks. You got people who just abruptly stop in the middle like that. I'm taking it slow by the door zone. Anybody in here? Nope. I always peer into the driver's side window, see if anybody's there. If I don't see a folded mirror, no one in there. All these cars are good. Another reason why I should fold your mirrors too. I think I can go ahead of this guy because they're not going to make it through here. I can. No one coming out of the driveway. Pretty bumpy here. This road's usually pretty bumpy. Here's Broadway and Northern Boulevard. I just crossed over to Woodside, Queens. All right. How's everyone doing? Nick Bordersby, why don't I get on the sidewalk? It's not legal to ride a bike on a sidewalk here. If you're above 13, then I think you need to ride on the road. Yeah, Steven, no alert for this live stream because I tried to get it up like the first few tries, and for some reason I was like pushing buttons and ending the live stream earlier. It was my fault, but finally I got it able to work. Lift the camera a little bit. It's all the way up already. I just lifted it up on my chest mount again, even more. Hopefully that helps. It's better, great. K-Flip saying it's better. This light takes a long time. Ronald, I'm at Broadway and Northern Boulevard right now. In Woodside, Queens. Is this guy gonna go? Nope. By the way, I think this is a new bike lane. I haven't seen this before. The city's gonna install a bike lane over here on Broadway. They've already did it with Northern Boulevard. I had to slow up for that driver a little bit. I have to say, this bike lane is better than nothing, but still could be better. All right. Nick's asking why I'm going so fast, because I want to. I could ride slower if I want to, but going faster makes you get somewhere faster, right? All right, let's take the middle lane. I think I can keep up with these cars. Got some metal plates here, that's not good. All right, now these cars are too slow. And red light, this car's gonna turn. Yeah, a lot of people asking about the notifications for this live video, but YouTube didn't push one out because I tried a bunch of live streams prior to this one and they all kept failing. But finally I got it to work, so. No, it's not an electric bike, Sigfrido. I'm using my single speed Mercier Kilo WT. Gets busy over here on Broadway, right by the BQE on Woodside. So much traffic today. All right. How far am I from my home? Not far at all. There's a truck right up my butt. Here's where I want to be really careful. I'm looking into windows the entire time. Someone in here, or maybe not. Have their blinkers on. Someone's in here, so I'm going to slow up really a lot. Someone's in here too, but they're checking their phone. All right, I made it to Jackson Heights.
Yes, it's illegal to ride your bike on the sidewalk in New York. It's legal in New Jersey though. Starry night, half of New York's in lockdown. Not half of New York, just some certain places in Queens and Brooklyn. I plan to go to one today in Forest Hills, Austin Street. Come on, you got enough room. Do it. Anyone making lefts here? Nope. Thank you. Gonna merge into the middle lane after this car passes. Perfect timing. That Toyota made a right. John Donahue, thank you for $4.99. Very brave riding a bike in the traffic. Yes, I do it all the time, but not since I made my walking videos, because I find walking is a lot easier to do than cycling. Bringing a bike around everywhere is a liability. It's heavy, you gotta find somewhere to lock it, and bike thefts are up now, so. Not the best method of transportation in New York City. People say that it is, but I think it's only good if the destination where you're going to has somewhere to secure your bike. Without that, there's no guarantees that you'll be coming back to it. Like sometimes I want to ride my bike somewhere, and when I'm done with it and get to where I need to go, I want to make it disappear and not have to worry about it. Here's Elmhurst Hospital. This was the big site of COVID in March and April. It was Corona Central, pretty much. Big Dog, thank you. Congratulations for 192,000 subscribers. K-Flips recommending to get a folding bike that I could take inside. I thought about that, but the thing is, with a folding bike, it's still a bicycle and you still got to bring it with you. And while you're carrying it with you, you still got a hand on it at all times, so it's not like your hands are free. To me, it's either get a bicycle or no bike at all. To me, a folding bike's the same as a regular bike. Bringing a bike is good for exploring New York though, if you don't plan to stop. That's what I mainly use it for, exploring and not really commuting anymore. All right, let's speed it up. I'm taking the middle lane, riding straight down Broadway. I see some red lights. Gosh, what was up with that dude? All right, merging to the right now. All right, I see an opening. All right, the center of Elmhurst, Queens. A lot of good eating spots here. Haven't eaten here in a while though. Queens is hopping tonight. This is like the busiest I've seen Broadway in a long time. Yoo-hoo. Guy's looking over to his right and not looking to the left. That's where all the traffic's coming, man. All right, I am riding on the outside paint line of the bike lane, so I'm out of the door zone. Let's get in front of this car and merge into the middle. Once I get onto Queens Boulevard, I'll be a lot more quiet. The traffic there is a little bit more predictable on Queens Boulevard in that bike lane. RJ, yes, I did pass the Long Island Railroad over there. Cafe Lodges, I'm reading texts when I can. There's no guarantee I'll get to everybody though. Yep, if I keep going on Broadway, I'll end up in Maspeth. This will turn into Grand Avenue. This guy's running across the street. Hello. Here's a tricky turn now. It's safer for me to make a left and cross with the pedestrian light. That's what I usually do. So I go this way, cross with the crosswalk. Gonna get off here. Brooklyn, New York, I haven't used the bike horn in a while. Yeah, I haven't. I used it once in Astoria. All right, it's almost my turn to go now. Peter Johansson, thank you for the SCK 50 from Peter and Fallon, Sweden, for your sincere entertainment in New York. Thank you, Peter, very much. All right, Queens Boulevard bike lane. One of the better bike lanes in the city. Believe it or not, it actually works pretty well. Okay, more peaceful and calm now. And yes, I am wearing the bicycle mirror on my glasses. It's the Take a Look cycling mirror on my glasses. It works really well. Kane with the bus bunching question. Yeah, buses bunch up a lot in New York City. It's not really a fault of the MTA most of the time, but it's just due to the traffic patterns. Traffic can be quite unpredictable at times. Fast pass gone by. I have one gear, single speed. Now I'm going to ride this all the way to Forest Hills, Austin Street, and check out the COVID red zone, the orange zone. Orange zone because it was ordered from the governor, and no indoor dining can occur in the orange zones, only outdoor dining and only 4 people max per table. In addition to that, high risk non-essential businesses are ordered to be closed, like nail salons and hair salons. I think gyms as well. Man, busy over there. There's a busy merge. I might merge to the right here. That's what I'm gonna do. Just merge to the right. And then merge back in later once I get an opening. All right, let's do this. All right. Perfect. And here's always the flooding issue I hate all the time on the Queens Boulevard bike lane. Sometimes it's unavoidable to hit a puddle here, but this time I can avoid it. Dwayne, yeah, the trees are starting to turn colors now. And feels like I dropped something. No, I didn't. All right, I'm good. Pretty dark here under this bridge, the Long Island Expressway bridge. Buffering a little bit, I can't help it. Hope the service gets better. I normally see a lot of like government cars over here, fire trucks, mail trucks. This is an issue in this part of Queens Boulevard. I'm gonna let this guy go first because it's a little bit distracted. Yeah, 2 mail trucks in a row here. All right, merge. Let's go. Let's go this way too. Merge back into the bike lane. I completely avoided that bus. Olga Baraswan, thank you for $5. Keep it up, I will. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think the next block, 63rd Drive, is where the COVID orange zone and COVID red zone begin in this portion of Queens. And Queens Boulevard is a dividing line. On the other side of Queens Boulevard is the red zone. That means that only essential businesses can remain open and dining is not allowed at all, only takeout's allowed. And on this side of Queens Boulevard is orange and only outdoors allowed, but only 4 people per table. Those are the restrictions that are in place now. So that entire Rego Center, I think is hurting a lot now because they're in the red zone. I think many of those retailers are affected and they have to close. And it's kind of like too, like these boundaries of these zones are kind of arbitrary too. I mean, what really is the difference between one side of the street and the other? Some person could just like walk across the street and then be in a different zone and different rules. And it honestly makes it very confusing and not, it's not good for business either, because a lot of these businesses, they took a lot of time into scheduling their openings, and for them to tell them that they have to close up again. Okay, dude. All right, this guy's gonna let me pass. Thank you, AmeriCare Appliance. A lot of these cars, they use the bike lane to get around double parked cars. They're not supposed to, but long line here at this supermarket. This is 65th Road and Queens Boulevard. Almost at Yellowstone Boulevard, which is where the Queens Boulevard bike lane ends, and where I'll be heading over to Austin Street. Time for a water break. Dwayne's asking how long have the bike lanes in New York City been around. I think they started to be implemented in the early 2000s. But then again, I was remembering reading an article about the 6th Avenue bike lane, how it recently reopened in Manhattan. And the mayor at the time, in the 80s, there was a bike lane over there before on 6th Avenue during the 1980s. And many people opposed it, and they actually successfully had the bike lane removed. So it's not the first time in recent history that we had bike lanes in New York. It's only like a resurgence now. Cafe Lords, I don't like camelbacks. Yeah, I don't really like them because you have to clean them, and it's like, well, you have to clean a water bottle too, but the camelback's a little bit more annoying to clean. You got that huge hose and the backpack straps and everything, and I find it just gets in the way. Let's look at some of these places on the side here of Queens Boulevard, see what's open. You see here the beauty salon is closed. That's considered a high-risk, non-essential business. But all the eating places here, they're allowed to open. Look at the line at CVS. My goodness. Why is this line so busy at CVS? Wow. I haven't seen a line for a pharmacy in a long time until I came here. My gosh. Seeing that just makes me like very scared that everything's going to be locked down again citywide. Brian Blair flu shot to CVS. I mean, it's possible. I know a lot of places are advertising free flu shots. CVS was one of them. Derek 10, Queens bike lanes need more connection to each other. They do. They definitely do. They've been working on it though. It's not great yet, but with more planning, then I think anything's possible in this city. Wow, that sanitation truck just ran over that plastic bollard like nothing. All right, I'm almost at Yellowstone Boulevard, and then I could go on to Austin Street and we can check out what's going on in the busy neighborhood of Austin Street, Forest Hills. This is my first time visiting Forest Hills since the COVID zones were declared. Forest Hill Stadium, Yellowstone Boulevard coming up. Hopefully with these cars they'll be able to go past and then I can merge in and make a turn. I don't think I can. Okay. I'll just go because Yellowstone's the next right anyway, I believe. Yeah, it is. So I'm making a right turn here. I'm still going right. Okay. Let's make another right turn here. All right. I am here, the main downtown area of Forest Hills, Queens, COVID orange zone. No high-risk essential businesses, open, outdoor dining only, and only 4 people per table. Let's see if that's the case here, what we can find open, what we can find closed. And so everybody gets a better view of what's going on. All right. I don't want to do this on my bike, but let's get off. And I got a little trick on my sleeve. All right. I've got this thing, the GoPro Shorty stick. So let's take this out, hopefully without me dropping anything. Just give me a sec. Feels weird after a bike ride, it does. Look at this, huh? Talk about genius. Now it's turning into a walking stream. I didn't want that to happen. Oops. That's probably what happened the last time I tried to live stream. It had issues. All right. Now I can walk. Let me get rid of the charger so I have a little bit more room to walk. All right, gonna try to keep it steady. So I think retail is open. Yeah, there's people inside the store there. It's a little bit shaky. I don't have a electronic stabilizer. I think the focus is a little bit off. Let me try to fix it. There we go. All right, you see here, TGI Fridays. They have a lot of outdoor dining here. Indoor dining, there's nobody eating inside, just the workers. Brian, I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Here's Target. It's looking busy in Target. RJ, I'm not worried if my bike gets stolen. I have it with me. Let's check out these restaurants here. Taverna Agora. They got their tents up, ready for people to dine. No one's dining inside, and no one's dining outside for that matter either. Keiko, I'm in Forest Hills, Queens right now. I think there's a nail salon here and a eyebrow threading place. Those are supposed to be closed. Thank you, Zach Briggs, for $5. Good evening. How am I on the streets in Queens this fine day? Hello, chat. Thank you, Zach, for that. And Grant 11955. Thank you so much. Thank you both of you. You can see I got my GoPro still recording. Yeah, the nail salon and the waxing salon both closed due to COVID. Austin Spa. That looks close to me. Here's where there's a lot more restaurants over here by 70th Road. Maybe we could read some signs saying that there's no indoor dining available and this and that. You see, they got rid of all their tables inside. It's only outside. Dwayne Dwellecta, will government help these businesses? Well, I know they were trying to help before with the Paycheck Protection Program and also the small business loan. I think it was called the EIDL, and there's also unemployment insurance, but I don't know how sustainable that is.
I'll check back on Monday. And then I'll work up on Monday.
And then the restaurant should have heat lamps outside. Some of them do, not everyone.
Okay, the water.
There's Boston Market over there. 71st Avenue, Austin Street. Kane saying there's a shortage of heaters now, buy stocks for them. I've heard that too, that all these restaurants, they ordered heaters and now there's none left to buy. Even if you want to buy heaters, they're not available. Once restaurants realized that outdoor dining was going to be permanent, they stocked up on heaters. I'm trying to go a little bit slow so the camera doesn't suffer from shakiness. Hot pastrami on cornbread. Looks pretty normal to me, Jordan Show. You're right. You wouldn't know that this is a shutdown on this area. You really notice it in the red zone area on the other side of Queens Boulevard. But then again, on the other side, there really aren't too many restaurants, I think. And I know if I go over there, I'm gonna lose connection too. The Rego Center has a bunch of restaurants, like chain restaurants, Panera Bread, Chipotle, Dallas Barbecue.
Andrew's making like...
Looks like Shake Shack is only takeout right now. Eli, I didn't bring my gimbal at all. I just found it as annoying to bring.
It's fine.
Right now it's dinner time, so these places should be starting to get filled. Here's a restaurant that I'm very familiar with, Bear Burger. It started in Astoria, Queens. Yeah, no one's seated inside either at Bear Burger. But they did advertise in the front there that they have a heated patio outside. Restaurants which have a heated patio outdoors, it's actually a very good perk to have right now. Here's Pink Forest. It's a really good sandwich and coffee shop here.
I'll see you later.
This place is busy. 5 Bureau Cafe. But I don't think they have indoor dining at all. Let's check it over here. Dear customers, no mask, no service. It's the law. I don't see more than 4 people per table there. Also, I believe in the orange zone too, that the restaurant can only serve 25 people at a time maximum. Here's another spot, pretty quiet. No mask, no service. I'm gonna keep talking over this music so I don't get copyrighted. Argo Fundays. Have I been to Grill Point on Main Street and Jewel? No, I don't think I have. There's a spot I recommend over there. Sin Taste Lanzhou hand-pulled noodles. They're only doing takeout right now. You used to be able to dine inside. In Shannon's Kitchen, I'm in Forest Hills, Queens. Right now, Forest Hills is on a orange zone shutdown or a red zone shutdown, depending on which side of Queens Boulevard you're in. All right. Zach, is Flushing the most affordable part of Queens? I don't think so. You'll probably have to look towards like Rosedale or Laurelton, southeastern part of Queens. I'm gonna check out the Sakura Ya store. This is a neat little Japanese grocery store. Sakura Ya Japanese store. Really neat little place. You can get a lot of cultural foods in there. Tofu, sushi. And I'm gonna make a wide turn here so I can get back on my bike. All right. I think I'm done walking with my phone. Let's get back on the bike. You can see here I got my iPhone. I can see everybody. All right. Back on the chest mount you go.
All right. There we go. I think we're good now. And let me change out my GoPro battery, so just in case something happens, I have some 4K footage of it. What time is it here now? It's 6:21. All right, my GoPro's connected now. Turning it on. Let's make sure it's at the right angle. I think it is. All right, let's go. On my bike again. And also I forgot, I need to use my lights. It's dark now, the sun went down. How can I forget my lights? I got this one, and I got a rear light here. Safety first. I'm not riding in the dark. All right, that's on. And rear light is on now too. Got it.
I really have to like sit myself down. Wow. So
time to go back to Astoria, Queens now. I have to say the quality of this phone, it really holds up well in the dark right now. Yeah, it got pretty dark here quick. Me, Colin.
right? Made my turn onto Queens Boulevard. Maybe I could prop up this phone a little bit more. So this is the other side of Queens Boulevard where the red zone is. Maybe we could see some restaurants here which are closed to everything except for takeout, and also some non-essential businesses. It's literally right across the street and it's a different zone. Maybe I will try to visit the Rego Center because I know there's some restaurants there which are huge. They've got plenty of indoor seating. Ivy, blind husky, your mom works at the Rego Center? Wow. Very neat. Maybe we can go and say hi. I featured a COVID red zone on my YouTube channel this morning in Midwood, Brooklyn. There's a bike lane past Yellowstone Boulevard. It starts over here. Robert saying that was a good video, hardly anyone was out. Yeah, it was. But my camera had a little bit of issues with lighting there. It had trouble figuring out the right settings. I tried to compensate for it. Let me just move over here to the side because I'm seeing a lot of businesses here. There's the hair salon is closed, the Thai cooking place. Only outdoor seating. I mean, only takeout. Maybe I'll walk a few blocks because I'm curious. I think it should be fine. Unless the camera's pointed too high up, maybe I'll straighten it out a little bit and that'll work. You see here, only takeout and delivery. I'm not sure if you can all see that right now. I was saying it's only takeout and delivery.
And so they have to
There's a few spots over here that I know of.
It's not like I clean the apartment or I'm doing cooking or washing dishes.
Here's a kosher restaurant, Da Mikel. The lights are all off. They probably used to have an outdoor seating area, as you can see over here, with this whole setup, but it's completely dark now. No more chairs in front or tables.
For support.
Yeah, it is a very sad state of affairs, Laurie. Middle Eastern restaurant is dark too. They're not doing any kind of food service, even takeout. And this is just the other side of the street. This food market, I think, is after hours now. No, wait, that was just the other entrance they closed. By the way, everyone's favorite store coming up, 99 cents YouTube. Here you get to see it close up now. YouTube's open for business, folks. Bless you. All right, let me get back on my bike again. Move this camera all the way up. Here's a restaurant which used to be very, very popular. It's been fading fast though. Subway. Look at Subway. Right now they're looks like they have chairs all up by the counter. It's probably only takeout. Dunkin' Donuts, another fast food restaurant. Takeout Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, here's a huge place, the Tower Diner. Oh, there's a bunch of places over here. Let's check this out. Not sure if Tower Diner. Yeah, it's only takeout. This whole corner. They probably used to have chairs here, but they don't even have that. The liquor store's open, they're essential. Let me go over to the left, back into the bike lane. Thank you, Cauliflower Box, for 10 bucks. Love the videos, watching from LA. All right, thank you. Put the camera back a little bit up. I'm trying. It gets angled up when I ride my bike. When I'm leaning over into the drop bars, and it doesn't get angled up. Unless I like put the camera in upside down, that might work. Hard to do this camera work with drop bars. I really need to be on a bike with flat bars. I'm gonna try my best to adjust it though. I gotta really point it up. Let's see if this works. Oh, here's a Japanese restaurant over here. They got an outdoor dining setup, but look, over here, there's no tables, no chairs. And over here, there are 2 tables, but no chairs. That is strange to see. One of the effects of COVID in the red zone, no outdoor dining at all. That's a huge blow to that Japanese restaurant. That's what I wanted to see. Here's Rego Park. Going up here, we'll go to the Rego Center. I'm gonna make a turn here and maybe check out the Panera Bread over there and Dallas Barbecue. I know they had a huge outdoor seating section. Hopefully my connection stays fine. I remember it being a little bit spotty here, but I'm trying my best to angle my camera up. Okay, here's the Rego Center. Dallas barbecue. And it looks like they're not barbecuing at all outside. Let's get off the bike, move in here. Look at this. Thank you, CH. We're 10 bucks, Miss Cycling in New York City, watching from Dallas. All right, thank you. Straighten this out. Look at this. Dallas barbecue. We're open for takeout and delivery only. Look at this huge, huge restaurant. They are hurting. All these tables, all these chairs. This sucks for them. Totally. I remember going there with my friends just last year. There's Red Mango up there. And then Chipotle. Chipotle, I think, should be open at this time. Red Mango is dark. Should be called Closed Mango now. I forgot where the Chipotle was. Oh, here it is. Look at Subway. All the tables and chairs flipped upside down. Closed temporarily for social distancing. That's what it says in Chipotle. Open for takeout and delivery. Order in the app. No outdoor seating here, no indoor seating. And I think Panera Bread is in there. I might as well just keep the camera on the chest mount rather than taking it off and using the selfie stick, because it looks a lot more stable doing it this way. There's Panera Bread over here. There's a red zone shopping mall. Panera Bread. They got signs over there on the tables. Let's walk through the rest of the shopping mall. European Wax Center. The reception area is closed. Look at this. I'm gonna point my camera all the way up or move back so you can see this. I also don't want to get in anybody's way either. All right, it's showing. It says, "Dear loyal guests, due to the new state mandate, all non-essential businesses in this area must be closed. Our anticipated reopen date is scheduled for Saturday, October 24th, 2020. We are so sorry for this inconvenience and hope to reopen soon. Be safe." European Wax Center, non-essential business, closed due to the new regulations. So sad to see this. Limit the elevators to 4 people per car. Costco wholesales there.
Taxi!
No need for a taxi for this guy. I got my bicycle. Over here is Gong Cha, the bubble tea place. This place doesn't really need outdoor seating to begin with. You just grab the tea and go. This is Aldi's, the supermarket. Aldi's looking okay. All right. I think that's all to see in this shopping mall. We got the gist of it going through the red zone. And a few minutes ago, we were in the orange zone where there was much more businesses open. Back to Queens Boulevard now. And time to put my camera back up. All right. Good thing I remember to put my lights on my bike, but I would have figured it out later anyway. It got dark really quickly. This road surface isn't the best. It's a pothole over here. 63rd Road. And Queens Boulevard is that way. Wait a second, there's a one-way street. How am I supposed to get there? I guess this way. You can tell I don't go to the Rego Center that often. 63rd Drive, make a right here. Back on the Queens Boulevard. And it should be smooth sailing. Trying to point my phone up as much as I can. I'm riding in the drops now. I hope the picture isn't that bad. It's only when I ride on the flat portion of the handlebar where the picture is good. Or maybe I could just like position my body a little bit straighter. Nice bike lane, but the bike lane over here stinks. It gets broken up. I'm gonna go the official way that the city recommends. It's weird, you can't go straight here. You need to cross over to the other side of the street and then continue like the wrong direction. It's weird. Gosh, this camera angle is driving me nuts right now. All bikes to the left. So turn left here. And then I gotta go over here. It's a two-way bike lane just for one block. This is so that the bikes don't conflict with the traffic coming off the highway. All right, I'm back on the main bike lane after a short detour. This is a dangerous merge over here with all the cars. Looks like I'm gonna have to go this way. What I say is don't really mind too much what the signs say and the signals say. You got to communicate with the driver behind you or next to you what your intentions are.
Just go straight down. Stay on the right side of this.
Why so much honking?
Turn the camera up. I am trying.
That's as much as I could point it up and as high as it can go. I may have to change up my bike if I want to do these bike live streams because this one's at a drop bar. The flat bar will be a lot better. But practice makes perfect. You know what I could try before I continue anymore? Let me try reversing the mount because I can angle it up a lot more on the bottom section than I do at the top. I hope the image doesn't get reversed though, which is my concern.
I can change it this way. Thank you, Laura C, for $4.99. Let's reverse it. This might work. And now I can angle it up like this.
Perfect, that was the solution. Let me see what it looks like now in the drops. Might be too high now. There we go, it's about reversing it. I thought it would make the picture upside down, but not. Now I gotta just play around with it, make sure that's the right angle. There we go, that's better. I think it's perfect now. All right. Took me over an hour to figure that out, but at least it's fixed now. It's all about reversing it. Now let's get back to Astoria, Queens via Elmhurst and Broadway. See what it's like here now. So I don't need to switch a bike for next time. I can just use this one. All right. Gotta be a little bit careful because this is a dense area. You never really know who's gonna open their door or not. I just remain super careful at this time. Thank you 19 Bowl or Bow 81 for $3.99 Canadian. I'm even looking at my screen right now and I can tell the picture's much better than before. It's also surprisingly very smooth. I thought it would be very shaky, but my body acts as a natural stabilizer. All right. Watch the potholes. Oh yes, all the time you need to watch the potholes. Bunny rabbit, I need a horn on my bike. I got one. I just didn't need to use it yet, besides the beginning. So now that I did the cycling live stream, I know what works and what doesn't. I shouldn't really use that selfie stick and just keep it on my chest the whole time. Or if I do, I gotta bring the gimbal with me. A lot of equipment just to pack for a bike ride though. One of these days I gotta do an updated video on how I make these live streams and my other videos. But I'm waiting for some new equipment to launch so that way I can give you the best version of it. Oh my gosh, all this food smells so good. Thankfully, I got a lot of food at home. I don't need to dine out today. Plus, I gotta save my appetite for tomorrow because I am going to make a video where I'm gonna be doing a lot of eating. It'll be a fun one. I have to say the traffic is flowing a lot more smooth than earlier when I started this. Aries Cyclopes guy, am I a big eater? I can be when I want to, especially when I burn a lot of calories walking. We got a emergency vehicle behind us. Looks like the fire department. Oh no, it's not, it's NYPD. 2 cars as a matter of fact. Oh wow, looks like NYPD is stopping here. Hopefully everything's okay. TTV Syed, that's the hospital I was born in. Oh wow. Where am I going? I'm going to Astoria, Queens. Hopefully this driver yields to me, and they do. No horn needed there. William Roberge, it's not a hardtail. I'm using a single speed bike, the Mercier Kilo WT. Very reliable, I love this bike. A lot of good restaurants around here, the Jackson Heights area. Some Korean restaurants, and there's even a Vietnamese spot I like, Thai Sun. Man, it is busy here. Transit hub. I don't think I'll go behind the bus. Let's go this way. Q70 LaGuardia Link bus that's going to the airport. Just follow behind these cars. Safest way to travel here now. Act like you're a car and you'll be fine. Just gotta be careful of the potholes because bikes don't handle holes as well as cars do. All right, I can go around this. That's a little too tight for my liking. I'm not gonna go there. What I will do though is get off my bike and go this way. I think I'll still make the light faster than waiting behind the bus. Or maybe not, there's so much outdoor dining here I can't get past. All right, back on the road. I should have just stayed behind the bus. Why does that bus say call 911? Call the cops. Unless the driver made it an error. Yeah, it was an error. It changed back to Q70 bus again. I always found that message a little bit weird on the buses. Call 911, emergency, call cops. Barnabas, I'm the brave soul. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. All right, this bus is getting on the highway, so I can just go in front of it. All right, speed. Let's do this. Yeehaw! I'm pretty much going as fast as the cars now. I don't have to worry. And I get stopped by traffic because you can't go that fast in New York without traffic. It was promising though. I'm in Bonanza. I wish I could go faster. I'm not that crazy to be blowing intersections without looking for traffic. I know some who do. Yo, Porsche, are you gonna go? I guess not. I honked my horn too. Oh man, that is New York honking for you. I can't even do that as fast as my car horn on my bike. Let me try. Actually, it worked pretty well. Yo, I actually needed it there. It actually worked over there. That car was turning way too soon. All right. One of the best things you can get on your bike, I still swear by it, the loud mini bicycle horn, especially if you live in an urban area. It makes bicycles talk. It makes bicycles talk car. Let's merge into the traffic lane. I don't want to be in that bike lane, even though it's not too bad. It's right in the door zone. And then you have this person here parked in the bike lane, UPS. All right, I think I can go now. All right, I just forced my way in there. If you notice there, I took that intersection very slow so drivers knew what my intentions were. All right, I'm pretty much back in Astoria, Queens now, after I get past Newtown Road, which is the next block. Some guy that was coming out, I used my horn, bell. All right, Astoria, Queens. Good old Astoria, Queens. Let's take a ride down Steinway Street and see what's up. Quiet now in Astoria. Am I near the Astoria Boulevard Hoyt Avenue station? No, I'm not. This is the closest one right here, 46th Street on the M and R. And then the Steinway Street station is about 6 blocks ahead. That pizza looks good right now. Gino's Pizzeria. One Jack, the Mexican food truck, is pretty good. I have no doubt that it's excellent. I haven't really had bad Mexican food in Astoria. All right, Steinway Street coming up. This spot's great too, Polo Sala Brasa Mario. Really, really neat. And we got Steinway Street here. That's a huge pothole, I gotta report that. Steinway between, Broadway between Steinway and 42nd, I think it is. Dwayne Vladka, are food trucks closed in New York? No, there's plenty of food trucks around. In fact, they're one of the best options during COVID because they specialize in takeout. You don't really stay indoors for any period of time at all. You just order and that's it. This spot here is excellent. Habiba B&B, excellent shawarma. Hey bus driver, you see me? Yes, good. Now I'm gonna be super careful here because very busy street and I want to be careful of what's going on the side at all times. And as you can see here in Astoria, Queens, things are as usual. There's indoor dining, there's outdoor dining. And then about 45 minutes bike ride away, places are closed down. Sad to see that. And I'm going to be approaching 30th Avenue soon. You're going to see all those restaurants there. They're going to be busy, probably, and a lot of people outside eating compared to Forest Hills, where it was only takeout and outdoor dining and no indoor dining. All right, I'm gonna make a left turn onto 30th Ave. Let's do this. That guy's got a Lumos helmet, I think. I reviewed it. All right, let me pull over to the side here, just so I can catch my breath a little bit and address some super chats I got. Thank you, Gregory Zoef Zune with €10. Actually €20, you contributed twice. And Rob Parker with $3. How's it going? Awesome. Riding my bike in Astoria, checking out the neighborhood. Can't complain. And here's the busiest block on 30th Avenue, Glen Astoria, filled with people and customers. This is the place to be. Look at this. Oh man, I smelled like hamburger or something. I'm so hungry right now. Benjamin 42779, is it more difficult to cycle in cold weather than warm? Oh, absolutely. It's harder to breathe. Your extremities get cold. You get frostbite. You need you either need heated gloves or you need these things on your handlebars called bar mitts. And the bar mitts I gotta angle my phone up again. I think I just pulled on it or something. But the bar mitts, what they do is they go over your handlebars and you stick your hands in them and it keeps your hands cold. I mean, keep the hand warm so you don't get frostbite. Also, I like to wear a balaclava or a ski mask when I cycle in the wintertime. I don't really enjoy cycling in the winter. It's a lot to pack up for in addition to all my equipment, and usually it's not worth the hassle for me. I'll just like bail, because especially in New York City you can get to a lot of places with public transportation. Also, another thing too that a lot of people don't forget, a lot of people forget, your water bottle. That freezes up too in the wintertime. So you won't be drinking water anymore, you'll be drinking a solid block of ice. Yo, you're going the wrong way, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go up this way now, up Newtown Avenue. It's closer to where I need to get to. And I'll show you Astoria Boulevard. Maybe I'll end by Astoria Park. That would be a good spot to end this. A lot of loud drivers today. Any famous people here? Yeah, me. But as far as famous people goes, a few movies were shot here. I don't really know too many famous people here. I'm not really that into pop culture. Imagine me on a motorcycle. That'll be pretty epic. I gotta find out the right kind of setup for that. Live streaming motorcycle, I don't think I can interact with anybody at all. That's too high speed for anybody to interact. Walking's like the perfect way to do it. Cycling, I can do it sparingly. Maybe what I need is like a electric scooter. That'll probably work better. Because at least it's standing upright and you could like kick it on the sidewalk if you need to. Oh man, this car is going up this block too. All right, go ahead, dude. All right. I gotta put in some muscle to get up this hill. All right. I think Google Maps, you're too loud for that car. This person's really like got bad sense of direction if you need Google Maps that loud. Turn right on 27th Street, then make a left on this thing. Your destination will be on the right. Imitating Google Maps. Head north on Astoria Boulevard for 2 miles, then make a right. I'm gonna do that right now, but not 2 miles. I'm gonna use the brand new Crescent Street bike lane, which is a 2-way protected bike lane. And let me tell you, I love this thing. It's amazing. Fresh bike lane. I don't like this guy though, he's parked in it. And I know you can't smell this bike lane right now, but it has this really, really strong odor. I don't know what the city does to put down this green paint, but it smells horrible actually. So I'm all for this bike lane, but it smells really bad. I wouldn't say it smells rotten, but it's almost there. And this bike lane paint smell, it stays on for a long time. All bikes left to right. I'm going left towards Astoria Park. Let's do this. Nobody's behind me. And I'll leave you off in Astoria Park with a nice view and then go home. It's probably mixed with tar, Cafe Loja says. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, no cars. The Crescent Street bike lane, it connects well with this bike lane here on Hoyt Avenue. Look at this long limo, oh my gosh. Gotta wait for this light now. I think I might get my opportunity to go soon. Oh, why? Too fast there on the turn, buddy. Got a few seconds across the streets. All right, I can go now. hopefully I don't get bad service here, because Astoria Park can get kind of spotty with Verizon and T-Mobile service. I don't know what it is, but I won't get too close. Maybe I'll go to the track and field section. At least I know it's dependable over there. Astoria Park. All right, here I am. And we'll end the stream here. Put my bike down. All right. Okay, folks, if you enjoy this live stream, be sure to smash the like button for me. Subscribe for some more videos. And I'll see you next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And stay safe. Bye-bye, y'all. Take care.